Hey Capricorn, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading from June 14th through the 16th, 2024. This is for Capricorn. Deception. Last shuffle for Capricorn. Deception came out here. And we have playing in action and status quo. I want to say this. Things aren't what they seem when it comes to other people. Spirit is calling attention to that, saying that, oh wow, some cards fell again here. They're saying that things are not as they seem when it comes to other people. Your neighbors and the people around you may be looking like they've got it all together, but this would be that vibe of saying, oh my gosh, they got those pretty flowers in the front. Then you get up there and you realize they went and got some fake planters from Dollar Tree on their front yard. And you're just like, why aren't my flowers blooming? Because they're not using real flowers. You know, there's some vibe of that going on. Yeah. What they're saying about their situation is not true. Okay? There's something about someone telling you something, especially, the status quo is like, just know you may be coming with honesty and truth, but their thought process is skewed. Spirit wants you to know that someone may be telling you something that sounds legit and is not. And this could be like within your environment, the people around you, not necessarily your family. I'm not seeing family energy. I'm seeing friends. I'm seeing friends and people who sound like they know what they're talking about all around you, in your environment, in your neighborhood, in your community, maybe even at your job, right? Doesn't necessarily, I don't see job either. I'm seeing people that you may be friends with. These are friends. Or, the deception with the King of Swords, Knight of Swords, and the Three of Swords, they may have a very stoic, negative thought process, and they're talking to you about what they're going through, and they're making it seem like they've achieved a balance by thinking this way. Very cold, very cut and dry. And that what they're saying to you is not what it is. It's like almost as though Spirit is playing devil's advocate with you, or this person is playing devil's advocate with you. Like they're trying to push their thought process onto you wherever this goes. This may also be the event, also is something that could have happened before. This could have been someone that you considered a friend, someone that you thought was really intelligent, really smart, and they probably look like their life is golden. You ever meet those type of people that are just so peaceful and they're so right where they want to be, and you're looking at them like, man, they're living their life, and they tell you some advice, and their advice, all it does is bring sadness and destruction around other people, but to them it works. Spirit's saying that advice, Spirit wants you to know, is what's causing a lot of conflict in your life. You may still be replaying what is said to you. I know another Capricorn told me this one time, and she was like, the key to getting the kids, to getting everyone ready for school in the morning is, she said something to me that, oh gosh, why did it escape my mind? Okay, Spirit just told me don't say that because it's not it. All right, so I'm gonna leave that alone. But planning in action is Three of Cups, Hanged Man, Three of Wands, Ace of Wands. Something, it will come back to me because it was something else. But the planning and action energy is saying that you're not going to take action on something unless it is right, unless it brings peace, and also it is fun. Spirit does not want you to take any action on something from this cold standpoint. They're showing a warmth. They're showing emotion and happiness. The emotion that I'm seeing is joy and happy. This cold-hearted way of whatever this person may have said to you in the past too, because they're giving off a lot of past. This cold-hearted energy is going to throw you off. I have to say, they're asking you don't take any action. This is planning and action. Don't make any plans or take any action unless you're coming from a place of like, yay, let's celebrate, it's the weekend. Not life sucks and then you die. Is basically how this person is coming off. Like they may be saying, yes, you should always celebrate, but they're saying it with the monotone of dry eyes. They don't really mean what they're saying. Spirit is being very cautious about don't listen to other people, especially if what they're telling you is kind of a mix of depression and negativity, or a dark side of something. They're like, get away from that. Okay, get away from that person, or cut their words off at the pass. Like, I'm not going to hear this. I'm going to focus more on joy, experiencing new things this weekend, right? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to see that differently. Yeah, life sucks, then you die. Nobody wants to have to relieve themselves, No one likes to be ill or to wake up with cold in your eye. I mean, that's the part of life that we're just like, ugh, right? But does it all suck? You know what I'm saying? Is that going to be the basis or the thesis of your life? And the every day you wake up and it's just like, oh, I woke up and my breath smells. I got to brush my teeth. Oh my gosh. You know what I mean? There's more to life than that. And status quo is a Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. So, and that's talking about how everyone around you is, everyone around you is in this space of giving what they get. So if you are negative, right? That's why Spirit's warning you. They're saying this is deceptive as crap. If you're in that space, that's how people are going to act towards you. And they're going to be deflected. Like, if you come to them with life sucks, they're going to be like, yeah, it sucks. You know what I mean? And they may want to defend themselves against you. They may not want to be, you know what I mean? That would be that energy of like, oh, life sucks. Okay, well, you stay over there. Because we're trying to be happy over here. And we can't celebrate with you and your Eeyore face. You know what I mean? Like you're Eeyore right now. And we're trying to be Piglet. And we don't want to, you know what I mean? So I'm seeing an energy of that. Be very cautious. The healing light is the Sun and Two of Swords. And I don't see that for Capricorns. Most of the Capricorns I know are very jolly. They have a jolly disposition. The healing light would say here that in order to restore a balance, you may realize that you got to find things that bring you joy. The Sun is the most joyful, happy card in the deck. Arguably, right? The healing light, what heals you is understanding that everyone's looking for sunshine, right? Everyone is trying their hardest to find that in their life and to find peace. And so it heals you to know that that was just this person's view on things because that's what they're looking for. But they're stuck in this negative Nancy space and giving stoic, matter of fact advice that will steer you down a path of gloom and doom, right? Whereas Spirit wants you to be healed, and they want you to understand that it's a very difficult thing. It's very hard for a lot of us to choose optimism. But, you know, the bad apple spoils the bunch. It's very easy, and negativity spreads throughout everything. If you were to, whatever you choose to focus on is what will grow. And you sit there and you go, you know, life does suck. It's like then more things come to let you know life sucks. Like I'm suffering. Well, more things will come, or more things you will focus more on the things that cause suffering. It's important to focus on the Sun. What makes you happiest? What makes you feel nourished? And that heals you. It will help you to find the joy in all the things that you're planning, celebrating. So then we have letting go of the Seven of Swords and the Page of Cups. Let go of this, of the things that were said to you, and even though it was offered to you as good news. You know, some people offer this kind of stuff as good news, right? This depression, this woe is me, and the sadness, and you know, already you're behind, right? This is that vibe of a person who's like, you know, I'm just so disappointed because I've spent my life pursuing this, and now that I'm here, I realize what I should have done, and that kind of mess. And they're offering it to you as like, I'm just trying to give you this advice because of, you know, you're young and you're able to do this. And it may be not that you're young. They may have told you this when you were young. You know, if only somebody would have told me that kind of weird mess. And letting go of the lie of whatever this was. I feel like I'm talking to one Capricorn out there, y'all. This doesn't feel like every Capricorn's thing, but whoever this was, you may have respected or thought was really smart. But letting go of the deception of this. It wasn't good news to be given to you. It was given out of the heartbreak that this person was experiencing. They were broken and they were giving you this weird advice. Spirit's telling you to focus on joy and happiness, right? Because that is the truth. That is the light. That is the light. Is optimism, joy, looking for the sun in all things, right? They're saying that if you continue on carrying on this stoic, well, you know, life sucks and all this stuff, people are going to defend themselves against you. Seven of Wands is like, do not go here, you know, and I don't want that for you, but whoever this person is, and not saying that that's who you are, man. I don't think so. Trust me. My grandmother was a Capricorn, and one time she fell down the stairs, man. literally fell down the stairs, and she laughed the entire way down. She was like that. She was just this woman. You hardly, like, even when she was mad, you know, she was stringing two cuss words together. They didn't go, but it was so funny. I loved it. I loved her because she was just so. She gave me the strength to be my authentic self, to be happy, to laugh at things, to continue to find joy in all things. So I'm not saying that for you, and I know that that's a stereotype of Capricorns. They're very gloomy. I don't find so. I find that what happens to Capricorns when you're young is that people come to you because you're such a hard worker, and they give you stoic advice that has a Capricorn for the rest of their life because they respect you, following this weird, following that advice. I've met people like that, and I'm just like, when people have a Capricorn child, their responsibility jumps up. I mean, any child is precious, but you need to be a very balanced individual to raise them well, and you need to make sure that you teach them that life is good. And I see, and it really bothers me when people do this. It feels like abuse. Like, as soon as you find out someone's a Capricorn, I almost want to jump in and be like, give that child some love. Just because they work a lot doesn't mean that that's all they do. You show them, I apologize. I'm getting on my soapbox because I absolutely adore your sign. Absolutely adore Capricorns. I do. I know I'm a Leo, but I do. I just think, I think the world of Capricorns. I really do. But here they're saying that don't take any action or plan to do jack unless it's about an expression of joy, an expression of celebration of life. And they want you in that space, and they want you to shy away from negativity this weekend. I think Earth signs got this all this weekend, which is interesting. Now that I think about it, Virgo got the same sort of message, somewhat similar. So you could be dealing with a Leo, a Pisces. Here we go with Leo, Pisces. But we also have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, right? Or a Cancer or a Scorpio. So you could be a Capricorn, Aquarius cusp. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Pisces cusp, right? We also have Cancer, Leo cusp, or Gemini, Cancer cusp you could be dealing with. And if you're not dealing with those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.